Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here today. Okay, I can't believe this is part 3 and I've hardly done anything. Never mind. Alright, I'll just zoom out a little bit here, I think. There we go. Lisa, you're at work. Oh, she'll be talking back like you can hear me tomorrow. It's so funny. Hi Lena, thank you for being here. Okay, so we have Little Secrets from My Fairy House, part 3, and I'm using polychromos. Okay. What shall I do? I think I'll do that. And I'll zoom in a bit. Thank you. No, thank you. You're the ones that keep my channel going, and thank you for your support. Very much appreciated. Love our little chat group. Okay, so I have the same pencils as I used last week, and got the stones happening up here. I might zoom in a bit more. There we go. I just saw another picture on Facebook and they were dark purple, and I reckon they are plums, they're not peaches. They're a funny shape for peaches, but anyway, it is what it is. It's your book, do whatever you want with it. So I have Polychromo Warm Grey 3 272, and we'll get straight into it. Hope you've all had a good week. Been doing lots of arting. I've been playing with my mixed media a little bit. So a bit of Warm Grey 3. And what else will I use? Warm Grey 6 275. Bit of shadow under the leaf here. What's been happening? Not much here. Been watching the tennis, which finishes tonight, the men's final. Don't think I'll watch that. I'd rather, there's a couple of good documentaries on I'd rather watch. Hey Pam. Hey. Oh, hello darling. How's your new addition? She's a little cutie. She looks like a sensible dog. You're up early, girl. What are you doing up so early? I'll add a bit of green into that. She's a handful right now, I can imagine. Olive green, yellowish, 173. But her face, she looks so innocent. She couldn't possibly do anything wrong. Not with that little face. Bit of green in the rock. Okay, no worries. What else will I use? Oh, might put a bit of this one in there too. Bit of raw umber 180. Now I've been playing with mixed media all week, so pretty late last night I got a few rocks done. It's like I said on stream last week I'd try and get a bit done. But I'm a bit obsessed with mixed media at the moment. Altering books. Hi Dee! So I'll use that one. Long Grey 2271. The majority of this picture, a large part of it, is these rocks and the framework around the door. Let's blend this in a little bit. And I like to do just not black, but black 199, just to find the edges of these rocks instead of just having black print. Maybe a bit of brown. Walnut brown 177. Oh, hang on. Hey Abby! Oh, I still haven't messaged Kimmy. God, I've said that last 2 streams in a row to see how she's going. She starts this week. She's got puppy school training. Oh, good. Goodness, that sounds wonderful. I like to cheat and colour wood with tritone pencils. That'll make it a bit quicker. She's 10 weeks old. Oh. Put out the coloured pencils and paints this week. Going to get reacquainted with them and get back to doing something that makes me happy. Good girl. Looking forward to next week. My book that's not cheating. She's been accepted into service dog training. Yep. Okay. Oh, cute. I was using walnut brown. See, I'm distracted already. Well, I'm sure she'll be a good little dog. Has Kai met her yet? Now he's got 2 puppies. It's been up and down. She seems she catches. Oh, God! I've got to message her as well. I haven't caught up with anyone. I haven't spoken to Amy for ages. Good to see you in chat, girl. Good to see you all in chat. Tracy's working, so everyone say hello to Tracy. Hope she doesn't work too hard. Oh, Lisa, I mean. Tracy. Lisa. Sorry, Lisa. You can laugh at that. Feels lovely having a ball of fluff in the house. Oh, I'm sure Kai loves her and says she's softer than his puppy. Sorry guys, warm grey 3272. It's one of those days where it's good for art. Trying to rain outside, very overcast. Love days like that. Rain up against the window. Not that it's raining, it's not raining hard, it's just light. Get the rain up against the windows. And nice cup of coffee. I've got art supplies all over the place. So I think I've got enough collage fodder to last me a while. We have a library here, and I've been going to go over and just check it out. So I went over and had a look, see what they have. So what's the chances of them having any books on, you know, like planets and space and that. And lo and behold, and it's on Goodwill over there. You know, you can take a book, a novel or whatever, read it and take it back. But I've got news for them. I don't think this will be going back. This is going to be torn up. Not that they paid for it. People move in and they drop books off and that. And when we were first moving in, people took DVDs and books over and they threw them all out. And heaven forbid what they threw out. Makes me just cringe. But this book, whoever bought it or whatever, $49.95. And I mean, I could have got that, you know, if I found it at like a op shop or thrifty shop or whatever, you know, it could have cost me $2, $5, a $50 book. And I'm going to tear it to shreds. It's got some cool pictures in it, planets and nebulas and things like that from the mixed media. And it's like, oh, the things you find. Mental health has been good for you. Just so much peace, notice, and happiness. Oh, Dee, will you come and have a good laugh with us? And if you want, you can welcome to watch any videos back and have a laugh and colour. And you know, we're here for you, girl. She's a Labradoodle. I think today is our 9th or 10th day without rain. I'm so happy. Yeah, they'll make a good service. Yeah, she'll be a good dog. It's drying up, but it will take another month or two before we can walk out there. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know. Yes, it's going to be torn up. Yes, very true. Just me and my colours. Well, you got you and your colours and you got us. Oh. I didn't keep the photo, girl. See, New Zealand's got floods or something at the moment too, and Elton John had to cancel his concert. They got to give everyone their money back, and olive green yellowish 175. Lena, I love my colouring books. Yes. Yes, we do. And I'm playing with mixed media and I'm thinking I've got all these books I need to colour. But I haven't done mixed media for about 6 years and it is a lot of fun. They had another book here over there as well that I grabbed. It's got some good pictures in it. Especially a few old buildings and things in there. Oh no. Cold grey 1, 2, oh, that's 230. One more rock and then I'll do something else. Put these away. I'll finish it off stream so I can colour something else. I'll grab out my colour cubes, that's what I could do. Choose some colours. Burnt Umber 280. Maybe I'll enable you all. We like to enable. I didn't make a fresh coffee. So I better drink this one. Now this one's just black, 199. Earth Green 172. It's a nice greeny grey too, it's a nice colour. Alright, put those away. Sip of coffee. Oh, I'm trying to take a sip of my coffee. I love my colouring books more than my husband. Just kidding. Yeah, I read that out. And if he's listening in the background, she did say, just kidding. My colouring books and pencils are up high until I can trust they won't be chewed. I started colouring for similar reasons. No distraction from my plan. Proof so much is starting a long way to go. Yeah. Good idea. The good pencils are on the top shelf, so even I have to reach up to get them. Colour fantastic. I think we all chose colouring for about the same reason. We've been in drought for about, well, reservoir was 50% capacity. One lake was at 3%, but is now 50% snow, isn't it? Hundreds of God Lord. Yes, we know all about it here in Australia when it comes to drought. What the people in the colouring community have said already, everyone has been supportive and really lovely. I was a kid, it would rain off and on through April, not anymore. Yeah, things have changed, haven't they? Heather, your colour's so soft. Do I? Pam, really are. We're a great community. Yeah, I'm using polychromos too, so I had a couple of leads break on me last night and I thought, no. Watch that pencil get shorter and shorter. We really need the rain. We still need more, but I don't want it to rain 12 storms in a row again. 12 storms in a row. Yeah. All right. Now, thinking about the wood, but that can be pretty boring stuff too. What will I do? Something different. Get my coffee out of the way. Alrighty. What colour will I use for the doorway? I don't want it too bright. I'll go for that one. Don't want it to be fluoro. My cream's getting short, but I've got a spare cream. Alright, this one is light cadmium yellow 105. I am going light with this. I want it to be yellow, but I don't want it to be really, really bright. Well, that's right, I was going to grab out my colour cubes. Oh. Just a nice tinge of yellow. I think there's any more doorway there. Go a bit brighter up the top. Fade it out a little bit. Just a nice tinge of yellow, not too much. Tell you someone else I have to message as well is Melody. Hey Sherry! That way everything will be full and wet. Was busy sorting some pencils. We can't help it. We have to play with our stationery and art supplies. It's just, yep, it's an obsession. I am so relieved you got your card, Heather. Yeah, so, I know, so am I, darling. And the address was right. So, I don't know, we just took its sweet time. But it got here, that's the main thing, and I love it. Thank you very much. But I love about a week and a half in between the deepest partner. Like, it's about 6 cold, it's a 4. So, let's pump off enough water here. Yep. Living on these agricultural, never had flooding like this before. Then things are, yep, planets up the creek. Sorry, had to change names. Well, at least I got here, girl. That's the main thing, and I love it. Thank you very, very much. There are times when it rains and I like to go down to the ocean and I want to storm, the thunder and lightning and crashing waves is awesome. Yep. Lucky for us, no, others were not so lucky. You can share if you want to. I saw a lot of it in the news. It was awful. Yep. I kept it out. And it is funny. All right. So Sherry sent me a Christmas card. A whole holiday poem. When Christmas gets stressful and tense as can be, remember that angel on top of your tree who keeps smiling joyfully no matter what. Just think how you'd feel with a tree up your butt. There it is. It says it right there. Try not to think about it and enjoy your holidays. I figured this card would bring you a giggle or two, and it did. It was funny. Thanks for the laughs, the rough times, and the all-round good fun. Hugs from USA, Sherry. Sorry it's late, love. And she sent me a Clara Markova postcard. And on the back, laughs galore and juicy tidbits for extra giggles, beautiful art to all, and a beautiful heart to love all. So thanks for all you do, Heather. That's just adorable. That's just so lovely, Sherry. Gorgeous. Thank you very, very, very much. But lovely words. Thank you so much. But yeah, that's a tree up your butt. Excuse me, smoker's cough. Oh, no, that's unlucky. I saw a lot on the news. It was awful. That should be wonderful. Love watching lightning. Never been at a beach when there was lightning. Yeah, no, it's good when hot summer's day and then a storm comes over and black sky and yeah. And after a storm too, and things wash up on the beach, shells and things like that we're not supposed to take. I believe is getting a huge snow. Oh, Kimmy, I believe is getting a huge snowstorm. Oh God. See, I know you. No worries, Dad. You never want to be at the beach in a thunderstorm. No, it's not ideal, no. I do know someone many, many years ago when I was a kid. She was actually a podiatrist and one of her sons was at the beach and got struck by lightning and killed. So, no, it's not a real good idea. What I was going to do is, just for the fun of it, now, if I remember rightly, not that it matters, volume 1. Now, if I remember, I think, oh gee, fig jam. I went straight to it. First card I got. There is 2 of them with blueberries on them. silver, black, dark blue, and steel blue and white smoke. But I went straight to it. How is that? All right, I'm going to grab something to bookmark. That'll do. Plenty of bookmarks, just not handy. Yes, I have. There we go. I'll stick her in there. All right, now I can use, for these who haven't seen them, these are Sarah Renee Clark's colour cubes, and this is card 106. Now I can use these colours here and get a polychromo that's as close as possible, or loading. I can use these. Go to library. All right, Black Widow, Derwent. She's got a few, not all of it, but she's got a few sets of pencils here. Black Widow, Derwent, Coloursoft, Intense, Faber-Castell, Polychromos, Prismacolor, Tombow markers, or you can just use the catalogues. But we're using polys, so I'll go into there. 121. Let me guess where that is. Oh, hang on. I'm looking down here, not. There it is. Now, I think I used that. Which one is it? 272. 230. 271. Maybe I didn't use it. So I'm going to here. And in here somewhere. That's 270. It's all wonky because I've taken some pencils out. That's 252. 274. Maybe I have got it now. I reckon I've already got it. That's 272 or 273. Here it is. 273. Oh, hang on, black. That's an easy one. 199. What else do we want? Blue. It's blue. 247. Oh, and I pick out 246. One off. Where are we? 247. 247. Okay, what's the next one? It's another blue, I think. 110. Oh, it might even be a purple. I'm not sure. No, I think it's blue. Oh. One four oh. Where are you? Nope. There's my 110. Nope. Yeah, and 2 hours later, 128. That's what these are for. It's for using the colours. It's definitely a blue. This one here I'm after. There we go. This one. Right here. And 283. Okay. Well, let's find that one as well. 283. Nope, that's a 183. Yep. Can't find the blue I'm after. Thought it would have been. That's too blue. I know it is. 110. Which one are you? No. Alright, hang on a sec. I'll look in here. Then I might know what I'm after. Oh, it's soft. Where's my polys? Alright. 110 is Pathello Blue. Okay, it's a bit of a... Alright. No. Come on, which one are you? These guys are waiting. Alright. Oh, I'm going to pick out everything but 149. No, no. Oh, gotcha. Found it. Now, what's this other one? 283. Oh, that's a bit deceiving. 283 is burnt sienna. 283. That's more of a tanny colour. But it's burnt sienna. I think. See, I thought it'd be more like the raw umber, but it's not. $283. That makes it easier. I knew what I was looking for. So, with the colour cards, these are the pencils that are used. Oops, these are the pencils that are used for blueberries. There is another one too. think it's 160. No. Might be 106. No, that's the one I was looking at. Anyway, there is another one that's got the picture on it as well. But, hey, Mona! No. Oh, she's my colour wheel for a pin site called Scheme Colour, where you can do that. Yep. This were in Shell Harbour, yeah. Yeah, they don't. Sometimes people get to survive. Colouring for Graphic Voyage, Castle Arts, what's everyone else colouring? Good question. Rooms one Hannah Lynn, and from a new book such as Circle of Life page, I don't normally work with whips. Well, if you don't work in it, it's going to be a whip. If you can't afford this cube thing, try Scheme Colour. It kind of does the same thing. Yep. One of the reasons why I got these cards is because it's got excellent reference pictures. So you can pick out the card and just have the card right beside you. Bit of fun too, but yeah, I love all the reference pictures that you can get with it too as well. But yeah, I agree with you. There are, free apps and a few other things out there. But no, I couldn't help myself. You know what it's like. But yeah, having the reference picture right there is good as well. I'll put that there just for the sake of it. My box is floppy because I've taken pencils out, so they're all over the place. All right. Might give a couple another sharpen, I think. And B goes for her op tomorrow, as far as I know, so sending her best wishes. Paper and the books are really good too. I think there's another book coming out or already out of hers. No worries, Abby, you're back. Good to see you back. So a bit late. So, hi, Georgina. Thank you for being here. Hi, everyone. Sorry, a bit late this evening. Oh, you guys crack me up when you come in. And sorry, I'm late. It's all right. You've got other things to do. That's okay. And better late than never, as they say. Sending good wishes to B. Yeah, tomorrow she goes in, as far as I know. Hopefully it goes ahead and it's not cancelled or anything. Get it over and done with, God love her. And she can get back on track. All right, so we have these 5 pencils. So we have Warm Grey 4, 273 for starters. Now, I haven't used these actual colours on the blueberries before. And yes, I'm colouring lightly to start off with. Being polys, then meant for layering. I usually do a brownie, like a bit of a raw umber or something around on the bums of them. Alright, next colour. Now, I look at this card and I can't even see any brown in that. And usually, like on the bottoms of them, that's where I do a bit of brown. But you look at this card and I can't even see any brown in it. And on the back you get like your main colour, and then you get your tints and your shades on either side. They're good little cards. I'm very happy with them. And I got the full suite, so I got the downloads as well, which is what we were looking at on my iPad. Now this one's Burnt Sienna 283. But I'm going to do them with a bit of brown on the bottom. This one is Phthalo Blue 110. And then I'm going to use Indian Throne Blue 247. It doesn't tell you on there because it's different. They're just with the card itself. You grab that and you can match up any pencil, any brand you want. Whereas with her digital download, there's actually, like I read out, there's a few different brands on there and actual pencil numbers so you can go straight to them. Otherwise with the card you can use any brand of pencil you want and just, you know, put it up. And of course they're print, they're not the actual lead, so they give you a guide and you can get a colour that's as close as possible. It's up to you. So it's a guide. It gives you ideas. If you get stuck for colours, you can go have a look at the cards and think, oh, I like that colour combination. And then, you know, like I said, it's an idea. You can use the actual combination or you can use a variation of the colours, but it's just a guide. But they are good. I'll do a couple more. I wish I had a picture of the leaves as well, actually. Blueberries, dark leaves, light leaves, all that sort of thing, what colour they are. Start off with black first. Just very lightly, use it very lightly, and it's actually a grey. Who knew? This is good evening, so nice to have you here. Love that door. This door. Thank you. They look awesome. I used to trip up over that one. I love how mine says Prussian. It's adorable. It's like when I say Michigan. Okay, the Phthalo Blue. Grey, warm grey, yep, warm grey 4273. I was having a guess before I looked. Sorry, Heather and everyone, I am going to have to go. She's barking, it's not even 7. Alright, darling, good to see you here. Tell her to stop barking, come back. Yes, it's early over there in WA. So I use the black first and then the blue on top. So even just, you know, 5 pencils, you know, you can vary it up quite a bit. Get different colours out of them. Now, does that look like a blueberry that you would eat? I probably should zoom in a bit more. Actually, before I do, I'll zoom out because this is a pretty big book. So, this is a big book. Alright, so just for a bit of, you know, fun, bit of show and tell, I hummed and hawed about it a few times, and it's like there's some really cool pictures in here, and it's like, do I pull it apart, do I keep it? And I thought, no, I'm not pulling this one apart, I'm going to keep it. So I've got 4 books here. I've got Abandoned Places, Abandoned Castles, and this one. So the dust jacket covers give me the willies. They're bloody annoying. So what I did was I cut it up, and then I got some tacky glue and I glued it down. So nice. It worked out really, really well. And I made sure I got the crease down here, so when you open it up, it opens up well. So I did that, and then I just played around in here. I didn't glue anything down. I just blacked out the sky, did a nebula, and just been playing with putting a bit of water in here. But that's not done. That's just a bit of a fiddle around. So I had a bit of a play in that. And I had pictures in the other book, Earthbound, which I did end up pulling apart. And I didn't want to cut him up. So all I did, and I don't care if you can see the square, I really don't care. I just picked a page that had text on it, and there was no good pictures on it. So I love matte medium. I love the feel of that stuff. I just love it. So I glued him in and then just put some paint around the border. Don't care that I can see the line. Couldn't care less. He's just beautiful. Highlighted his eye a bit more so you could see his eye a bit better. And just did that. So that's one, and I'm not fussed about it. I don't. He's in there because it's a cool picture. And the other one I did, and I've been playing around with, is this one. And this picture was also in Earthbound that I pulled apart, and it's just a nice big picture. And this is where I have trouble, like, I could not, for the life of me, pull him apart. And I can't pull this one apart either. So I did the same thing. Don't care that I can see the square in it. Doesn't matter. It's collage. We're not fooling anyone. So I stuck this in and then just played and put some... Hang on, I've got to get rid of that. There we go. It's a bit dark. Just put some paint in there, black the windows out. Just used some old paint I had, which I probably shouldn't have used, but doesn't matter. And then I'm not sure I was going to do down here. I had a few different ideas, so I just did a base coat with these colours and just finger painted it on. And I quite like, I don't know if you can see that properly, but I quite like how this turned out. So I'm going to leave it and just do a bit of mist and a bit of water, blacked out windows, a few stars up the top here. Got rid of there's a couple to go, but I got rid of some of the people. There was a person there. There was someone there. There was a couple of people here. So I just painted them out and got rid of them and just did that. Take care, Sherry. Yeah, have a good day, Amy. It was so nice to see you in here. Wow is right. Can you do some on the channel so we can see how you do this? Well, that's awesome. Thank you very much, guys. I'm glad you like it. I do. There we go. I might have knocked my lamp before. But this look, you know, it sort of looks like mist or something rolling over the top. This up here I left out. Could be a stormy sky. The colours aren't real true, but yeah, it could be a stormy sky up there or whatever. But it's just a basic picture that I can't bring myself to pull it apart. So I've just been playing around. There's wires going everywhere and everything. I haven't finished it yet. I could play around and fiddle with this thing all day. I was having fun with it yesterday. Just playing around, but yeah, anyway, so that's the start of it. So that's what I'm doing. Where can you do some on the channel? So yes, I can. I did one a long time ago. I think it's in here. So my earthbound, you know that when we colour that we go down rabbit trails, it's just, yeah, that's just the way it is. I pulled this book apart. There was too many. I'm not into people. So, and a few other pictures. I thought, nah. So I did. I bit the bullet and I pulled it apart. And the only thing is, I did the horses, and I love this picture, but I did it on the inside cover. So it's hard, and there's no way I can get that off. So I just had I bit the bullet and pulled it apart, and it was that's just the way it's going to have to be. So that's that one. So these are just loose ones, and I love this picture. I love how it turned out. So it's gorgeous. Thank you. Be right back. No worries, Dee. Very imaginative. Oh, you know, yeah, it does. You see pictures and you know the mind ticks over and all the pictures you can do and all that sort of stuff. And it's a lot of fun doing this. It can be messy. Thank you, Abby. But yeah, let your imagination run wild. Just go for it. Just have a lot of fun with it. So I did that one. 16th of November 2017, and I've got fodder there, like collage fodder and everything that's been sitting there, and it's like I really need to do something with it, so I could just black that out. That doesn't matter. So I've got a hard side and a soft side. So that's that one there, and I kept the back cover, and this was just I can't remember what this was off. I've had that picture for many years, and I stuck that on the back cover. So I kept that as well. And then in between, I just decided I pulled out. I showed these last week. I think it was, or the week before. Can I go out any further? Hang on. Yeah, a little bit more. There we go. So this was out of Earthbound as well, so I bit the bullet. Luckily this one's joined, so that's okay. But there's a couple here that aren't joined. Now this one here, I did this one on stream, and it's the wrong way around. I did this, and this, you know, as your books are sewn and whatever, or stitched, this one wasn't joined. So I'll join it up at the back and fix it up down the middle, and it'll just be what it is. So was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. It was another one. But just let your imagination go crazy. Do whatever. This one. Where's the other half of it? Shit. The other half. No. Okay. Here we go. This one I did on stream. But anyway, it was fun to do. I think it was this. I don't know. It was one of them anyway. I did on stream. Might have been. Yeah, I think it might have been this one. God, Lord, I can't even remember. Might have been this one. I can't remember. Anyway, so had fun doing it. Everyone had a poo on me. Oh, I'm not doing mixed media on stream anymore. I'm not doing that again. Hanging shit on me. There's another one. That's not finished, so that's one I should finish. Can blend the sky and everything in and do all that sort of stuff. And so that's my Earthbound book that I pulled apart. They're all opposite around. Once again, it wasn't joined, so I'll join it at the back, fix it down there. I don't mind it. It's okay. But I thought I'd play in... What's that one? Oh, my polar bears. I like the polar bear one. And once again, wrong way around. There we go. I love my polar bears. That's cool. And you can put as little as or as much as you want in the pictures. That's totally up to you. There is a few things that you do need. But I'll go through all that. And the other book I pulled apart, and there was 3 in that one. Fairies. That one I haven't finished. Dracula scene. Vampires. Love my horror. Love my creatures. And then there's that one. Could have done a bit better. It's supposed to be sand falling off the pyramid, but now I could have done a bit better with that. But you learn as you go. So that's those, and that's mixed media. But I'm loving this one. That's cool. And I better put that in there, otherwise they'll flop on the floor. So I pulled my book apart. This has got really some quite good pictures in it. And I've got a few other big pictures like this. So I'll just pick a page. And I did a flip through of this book the other day. I haven't uploaded it, but I did a flip through. So this page here, couldn't care less about it. So I've got another picture here out of Earthbound, which is this one. Now I've actually cut. There we go. And I'll stick that one in there and then do the border around the background. You can, do something with it. Or just fix up the border and just leave it like I have with the others because I like the picture itself. And I don't want to chop it apart. That's the hard part. I find that bit hard. It's got gorgeous pictures. You don't want to tear them apart. But you got to go for it. And just be brave. Let's show and tell over and done with. Back to colouring. Zoom in again. Now I have to give full credit to Dee Dee because she's the one that does the altering books. And I'm the same. I love the same sort of things. Space, time, portals. I love sci-fi. I like creatures and all that sort of stuff. Aliens, all that sort of stuff. So, I mean, with a book, with all the old buildings and everything. This is a little book. It's a gorgeous size. It wasn't cheap either for the size of it. Oops. So I've got two, of course, because look at old staircase and just old buildings. I love these books, and it is really hard to do something with it. So of course I've got to have two, one to admire and one to just play around in. Just love these books. So yes, I've got 4 books to do. So I better live for another 30 years or so. And keep my faculties so I can get it done. Whoops. Hang on. What have we? Oh, it's awesome, Heather. It's gorgeous. Be right back. Very imaginative. Gorgeous, Heather. I wasn't around though. I have a double spread from a Kirby book I'm doing separate but together like that. I have a double spread from a Kirby book I'm doing separate but together like that. Yep, it's cool, Heather. I love your imagination. Thank you, guys. And like I said, full credit to Dee Dee because she's the one that alters the books and got us onto it in the first place. But I am quite happy to come over a bit. I am quite happy to do one on stream. It's quite a, I'll go through all that. I'll do one on stream, and maybe after I get this picture done, if I ever get it done. If I ever get it done, after that I might do one on stream. I love it. I would love that. Yep. No worries, guys. And also, Sherry, you wanted to pick a page out of here and colour it. And I thought about that the other day. I thought, oh, whoops, I forgot all about that. I went through my notebooks the other day, writing notes out. I had a few books written down, colouring books, and it's like, you know what, don't worry about it. And I just threw it. There wasn't that many on the list, but I threw it out. It's like, if I don't see the list and it's not there, then I don't know, and I can't remember. So I just threw it out. Requests that I've had over the years, a few requests I've had, I thought, well, I'll do that. And I thought, well, hang on, I haven't seen this person in chat again, whether they've still subscribed or they've, got life, other things going on, but you don't see them again. And it's like, yeah, don't worry about that, threw that list out too. Awesome, I forgot to, haha. Head is being too far, I'm really sorry. No worries, girl. And this is a bit of a challenge too, because get the black. These 5 colours, and I usually pick 5 or 6 colours when I'm doing the subject. And like I said, you can vary them up a fair bit, your colours. Just the 5 pencils themselves, you can vary them up. But it's so tempting to go and grab a light grey or something. It's just really tempting. But I'm resisting. I'm fighting it. So that's what I've been doing, is ripping books apart. Trying to get onto my mixed media because it's been sitting there for so long, and I've got that much bloody collage fodder there now. It's ridiculous. I'm kidding you. I bought those other books. I have to use them. They can't just sit there. Otherwise, I've got 2 books of abandoned places, abandoned castles. I mean, there's a couple of others I wouldn't mind, but I only get 1 copy. I just love abandoned stuff and all that old stuff, and I love the show on the telly, Abandoned Places, Abandoned Engineering. I love watching them as well. But Forgotten Heritage would be another one I would get, and Abandoned Palaces. Both gorgeous books. And you just look at the old buildings, it's like, oh my goodness. I can't help myself. It's a heavy book. There's actually 4 books over there with Ancient Egypt, Encyclopedia of Shells, as in beach shells, and I grabbed these 2 and I thought, I don't want to push it. I should have bookmarked this, because there's an old building in here. Now it's got some cool, like that one. I mean, the wheel, I'll cut that, you know, cut that up and please let me find it. Look at that old door, like old building. I'm only flipping through because I like looking at it. I should have bookmarked it. No. Oh, I know it's up the other end. I'm determined to find it though. I should have bookmarked it. Well, I didn't think I was going to do this. But you never know on my streams. So look at that. Do something like that. Look at it. This old building here. This is one in the book. But look at that. That's just something out of medieval. It's just, and the detail on it, but it looks old and it looks, it's awesome. One, two, three, which one is that? How dumb is that? Which one's which? Anyway, I'm not going to spend time on that, but yeah, I love that. Even this one here, the curves in the building. Imagine water pouring out. We can even have lava. This is the other one. This one. Look at that. Like, wow. It's just so rustic and old, and it's not abandoned, but it looks abandoned. It looks old and dilapidated, you know. It's got that really old look about it. Just amazing. All the archways, doorways. So I love old buildings. Yeah, no. So this book and that other one, the space one, are no longer in the clubhouse. It's like, well, you know what? No one's going to miss them. One of them had that big book I just showed. It had an old tissue in it with dried flowers in it that someone had been drying. And it's like, well, they've been there forever and a day by the look of them. Who cares? Hey, B! Best wishes for tomorrow, sweetheart. Did you do anything for Australia Day? No. Played around pulling books apart, probably mixed media. That has to be beautiful. Castles, yeah. No worries, Sherry, you're back. It's a cathedral. I know, they're just they're beautiful old buildings. And I love nature and things like that, but yeah, it's just they're amazing. So we got D and we got D Richie. How you going, D? I'm good, sir. No, we know, darling. We set your best wishes earlier. Good luck on the upcoming surgery. Keep my prayers. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. So I got out my colour cube card beat. And to think that the cathedral was done before modern machines and such. I know, they're amazing. And like I was just saying, I'm into nature and, you know, things like that. But old abandoned buildings and ancient stuff, archaeology, all that sort of stuff. Always loved that sort of stuff. There's documentaries on tonight. I can't remember what they are. I'm just trying to think. I can't remember what they are, but it's like, oh, I'll be watching that. I'd rather watch, like, I love a good movie, but I love the documentaries. Oh, this one's black, but I'm not going hard with it. It's gentle. So it's basically a dark grey. And then I've got the other grey, so I've used black, and now I'm using warm grey for 273. So really there's not much difference between them. A bit of burnt sienna 283. Indian Throne Blue, and it is Indian Throne, R-E-N-E, not Indian Throne. 247. But you can pronounce it any way you like. Hope you had a lovely weekend away last weekend, B. You and Cam. It's a good thing to do before your surgery. Yeah. And hopefully she'll be all rock and roll and thyroid plays havoc. Now I'm going to put a bit of dark blue down near the bottom there because I don't want it to blend in with the hinge. So, Sherry, have you picked out a picture of this book? Because I haven't. No, I've had my head up my butt too. Mixed media. Now I swapped pencils a few times there, but quite a bit of variation in it. It's a great weekend. Things have been rough, but okay. Oh, God love you. I will. That's like if they get around to it one of these days. Sorry to hear about your surgery. Yeah. There's flowers up there. And I don't really actually know whether blueberry flowers are white. I don't know what colour they are. I'd have to look that one up. Technically they can be any colour you want them to be, but I'd rather prefer to be true. So that's grey, just to recap. Warm grey 4273. This one's Buffalo Blue 110. I can't believe this is part 3 and yet again chatting about other stuff, mixed media and such. Don't get much done. Alright, that's the warm grey, Buffalo Blue, Indian Throne Blue 247. No Diane today, she's looking after the kids. I'm guessing. Hi Selena, how's she going? Anyone heard from her? God love her, sending her wishes, good wishes too. Oh my God! You were lurking, Diane. See, people say I've got ESP. I just got home from watching the grandkids from last night. Now, did you hear me say, no, Diane, she must be looking after the grandkids? No, I just got on. Last I heard, she was still in the hospital. Oh, that's hilarious. Channel, back me up. I just finished saying, no, Diane. Yeah. I did hear you. Okay, yep. I heard you was still. Oh. Right, this one's black, 199. Love it. This one's burnt sienna 283. Now, if I can stop procrastinating with mixed, oh, you got no, yeah, I'm shocking with procrastinating, doing the mixed media, and it's like, just go for it, but don't want to stuff it up. Yeah, which way, where do I put this picture? Do I put it up the top corner? Then I have less square, or do I put it in the middle? What do I do down the bottom? Do I do C? Do I do space? Do I do waves? Do I do lava? You know, like, all these decisions. And it's like 3 hours later and haven't done anything, and then something else happens and you get distracted. But if I can get the rest of these stones done and get the blueberries done, otherwise I'm going to have all these pencils sitting around. Now I can use my tray, but it is big. I got rid of my tray and I put all my pens and, because I went shopping the other week, I bought a few things, but see, I got rid of my, I'm still going to use it, but I got rid of my cutlery tray and I put everything in here. Remotes and everything, all in that, and it's a bit more space on the table as well. So I was rearranging a little bit. I need a cup of tea. Eddie, I need a coffee. It's gone cold. So it's been 2 weeks of tennis from the Australian Open. Procrastinating over mixed media, pulling books apart. Then finding more books to pull apart. And it's like, well, this poor old box. My 2 abandoned castles came in the box. And they give you this whopping big box with these 2 books that just float around inside. They're not, you know, they're not padded, they're not bubble wrapped. They're just flying around inside. Bloody Amazon. I think they could do better. Anyway, so I brought the sides up on the box and I got black tape, put black tape all around it. And all the fodders in there, and it's full. I couldn't fit another thing in there. Cup of tea, good. That looks nice and handy to put all your supplies in. It is good. Is that Amazon? They always do that. Yep. Yeah. Sometimes they give you like the brown cardboard kind of envelope. And one of my books came in that, and it was all like holes, you know, it was torn and everything, and the book was okay, thank goodness. But yeah, my 2 abandoned castles came, and yeah, they were just in that box. So, but anyway, the box came in handy because all my collage fodder's in it now. I went to the op shop and got books for mixed media. They had heaps. Oh, babe. I went to the op shop and got books for mixed media. They had heaps. Oh, do tell. They put books in a box and other stuff in plastic shipping bag. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Now I know. I'm like, yes, Pam. I'm like, come on, B, do tell. You're doing the mixed media books too, B. Yeah, come on. Spill it. What books did you... Oh, I want to know everything. I want to know what kind of books you got. Yeah, op shops are thrifty shops. We call them op shops here in Australia. Your second-hand stuff that people get, like, we've got Salvation Army and things like that, that people donate to, pre-loved goods. I just need a bit more colour in this one. This one just looks a bit grey. Yeah, B, are you going to do mixed media too? Keeping us in suspense. Come on. Oh, I didn't do his bottom. Yep. Got a Tuscany Village book, a deep sea book, an old newspaper book, and that has pics of newspaper. Well, I want your deep sea book. I love that stuff. I'm fascinated with the deep ocean. And it's got your anglerfish and all that sort of stuff, and giant squid, and I love all that stuff. Do tell. Look, she's gonna do mixed media as well. Wow, look at. Have you ever done it before? I just showed mine earlier, B. My latest. Just fixing up these bottoms a bit. Oh, I'm excited. I got it for miniature for mixed media. I did a course with Karen Campbell about a year ago. Oh, okay. Is it, what sort of mixed media are you doing? What? For me, it's altering books. You got it for miniatures. How does that work? I'm trying to tie the two in. Miniatures and books from the op shop. I'm trying. All right, that's it. Okay. Guess I could use my tray. Sounds awesome. B, you must share. Yes, that means you'll have to stream again. Well, when you've done your op and everything, I'm sure you will. Everyone missing you terribly. Also did stuff with Jane Davenport. Now, what colour? Alright, so got a blueberry sorted. I might give these guys a go. Hello, Mr. Wesley, what are you doing? He jumped off here the other day. I don't know what he was thinking. Head first into the waste paper basket beside me. So funny. I'm sure I posted some pics. I must have missed them. Everyone will go and check that out now. Alright, what have we got here? May Green 170. Where's Lisa when you need her? Tell those dogs. I need a yellow. Let's see if this one works. Light yellow glaze 104. Shut up. For someone who doesn't know, what do you do with a mixed media book? I did most of it in a junk journal. It was awesome looking, just some fun. I did do a set of baby canvas that makes a cute setting. I have no clue. Alright, hang on. This is mixed media. Hang on a second. Oh my God. Let's shut them up. That'll give that'll give Lisa something to laugh at. But for someone who doesn't know, what do you do with mixed media? I did most of it in junk journals. I have no clue. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to stop her from colouring. Yeah, I know you've done it again. My mixed media is usually just mixing colour pencils with wet media. I am going to do one on stream. Alright, this is mixed media. Right, so pick a book, pick a subject, anything you like. Could be flowers, cottages, food, sci-fi, whatever subject you like. And then mixed media is collage. So you pick out some pictures that you like. Could be, you know, planets, flowers, whatever. And pick a picture. Could be this one. And matte medium, when I do my stream with it, I will show you properly. But matte medium, I love that stuff. It's awesome. If you've got it, if you have any of Ruby Charm's colouring companions and you've got the front cover, it's like velvet suede. It's just soft and feels beautiful. But when you cover your page with matte medium, that's what it feels like. It feels like that. It's just beautiful. I love this stuff. And it's glue. But and you need a fair bit of stuff. You need matte medium, you need, you know, brushes, you need all sorts of stuff. And it can get messy if you really, really want to. So, you know, you can tie these two pictures in together. Depends on the, you know, you can go by colours, you can limit your colour palette, you can stick a moon down here, you can stick a deep water fish over here, you can stick stars up there, you can do whatever you like with it. So that's what mixed media in this form is. It's you can alter a book, or you can go from a blank page if you want, absolutely nothing on it, and go from scratch. And I think it was last week or the week before I took a photo of the one I did in my bedroom. It's got a big crane in the middle of it, and did that one from scratch, and I framed it, and it looked like I can lie in bed and look at that in the morning, and it's pretty cool. I've got to rid of stuff from colouring on it. So that's what mixed medium is, and this one is just a big picture that I couldn't bring myself to chop it up or do any of that. So I just stuck it in the book on a page with no pictures and just put paint around it. It's got matte medium on it, which means you can move the paint around. If I make a mistake, you can wipe it off with a baby wipe. But everything I'm saying is full credit to Dee Dee because she's the one that does the altered books, and I absolutely fell in love with that. And I thought that is so cool, just making your own worlds in a book. And it's true, you know, these books go to landfill. No one, you know, no one cares about them. They're going to go to landfill. So use them, rip them apart, use them, do whatever. At least they're being used. My mixed media is usually wet with colour media. And mixed media is so many different things. So mixing wet media with coloured pencils isn't mixed media then. See, this is the thing. It's all when people say mixed media. I could get, you know, some pencils, some Tombow markers, some watercolour pencils, some gel pens, and that's mixed media. Or you can alter a book and do it that way and do collage and everything. That's mixed media. So people's perception of mixed media is very wide and varied. There's just, yeah, very, very a broad spectrum of what mixed media is. Some media there. Oops. Very interesting. Thank you. Okay, I see that. I drink cold coffee. So that's mixed media, but it's not just mixed media. What I'm doing is altering books, pre-loved books. There's a couple of new ones too, but we didn't say that. Now this one is Earth Green Yellowish 168. I know, this is part 3 and I've done not much, really. But that's my streams. You never know. Now, for anyone that does watch this, it's chat's fault. They distract me. They know I'm easily distracted. They like to do it. And I love to please them, so it's all good. Do anything for you guys. Just about. Not anything, but you know. Like to keep you happy. Oh, and this one is Chromium Green Opaque 174. Colour out 4-leaf clover. No worries. Yep, so try and remember. Get this coloured. And once I get this coloured, do some mixed media. Altering books. Oh, this is B's mixed media. How cool. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Well, she's pretty. There we go. Heather, this is coming out beautiful. Thank you, Abby, for the little bit that I've done. She's very pretty, Bee. Oh. There we go. Thank you for sending that. Mixed media means using other medium together in art or craft. Thank you, Bee. Yep. I got a used bookstore near me and a Goodwill. I could get books like that from. What? Get in there, Sherry. That is done with chalks, paint, pencils and paper. Cool. See, that's mixed media. Oh, I was using this one. I just wish I had done more of this than I have managed to do in 3 streams. Where's that yellow? Light chrome yellow 106. I think that's the one I use. Just lightly going over. That'll do. I'll do the stem. I'm going to really press quite heavy for that. I don't even know what that is. Is it a lollipop with a 4-leaf clover on it? What is it? I don't know what it is. Okay. Trying not to get too many pencils out. I'm going to have them everywhere. Maybe I'll do this little butterfly. Some pink. And I'm not a pink person. Some orange. Some yellow. Just have to be careful. I'm highly dust sensitive and old books are loaded with them. Yeah. Don't thoroughly miss that. Get glossy pages then, Sherry. Can use magazines even. Yeah. You can use magazines, but like DD says, you know, the paper is thin. And you can get wrinkles and it's golden matte medium. You guys have got me going. Hang on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now you can get smaller bottles, but you know, I was getting right into it, so you know, it's like full set syndrome. This is, I think it's three litres. Now, this is golden matte medium. Do not get anything like gloss gel or anything like that. It's got to be matte because your Prismacolor pencils can go over the top of it and do a really good job of it. Make sure you use matte acrylic paint, cheap paint, folk craft paint, any cheap paint, doesn't matter. You just got to make sure that it's matte, not gloss or satin or anything like that. The same with your paints. Make sure it is matte. Now, it's translucent, low gloss acrylic extender. And it's great stuff. It really is good stuff. Everything that I'm going to say to you is from DD anyway. Anything that I suggest, this sort of stuff, you use tons of baby wipes. Everything I say to her, and I'll tell you what I'll even do. All right, hang on. Where is she? Make sure you tell her I sent you over. That is Dee Dee's playlist of her abandoned places, mixed media, altering books. So you can go over there, and everything I'm going to tell you is drummed in through her every single video that you watch. Golden matte medium, and she glosses her pages, but that's another story. We won't worry about that. She uses Delta Ceramcoat gloss. You don't have to do that, but it makes the page shiny, and it's pretty cool. So you can go and watch her playlist. There's 77 of them in that playlist at the moment. And she'll tell you all about the golden matte medium and everything and what she uses, and all your pictures that you glue down. It can be, you know, a little bit of practice, but this big picture here, you've got to, and she'll put a generous amount of golden matte medium down on the page. She'll put a generous amount of matte medium on top of, or the back of the picture, and then on top of it. And when you put it down, and it does dry pretty quick. So, you know, don't, like, get on with the job sort of thing, you know, because it will make it hard. But when you first put it here, I can slide, there's a crease, like I cut down here. You can slide it into place and line it up, but you don't have a lot of time. And then after you do that, get a credit card or something like that and mash it down. Try and get all your bubbles and your creases in. And with a big piece like this, this is in actually, and you've got to cut down the crease so you don't, because it's just going to tear and ruin anyway. You've already, yes, you know, Abby. Look, I've seen half of you guys in chat. I've laughed. I've been watching her videos, getting refreshers and just listening. And trust me, she repeats every single video. So it's drummed into you, whether you like it or not. About what to do. Cut it down the middle, put it on each side. I just get paint or pencil or something down in there and line up the colours and, you know, just fix it up in there, and it ends up, you know, it ends up okay. Big piece like that, like I said, don't take forever. Get on with the job. But plenty of matte medium down on the page, on the back of the picture, on the front. Mash it down with a credit card. Get your creases and your bubbles and everything out. Takes a little bit of practice. He felt a little bit bubbly at the start. I had to stick a bit more glue just under the edge here, a couple of places. But he's okay. And then once you do, you know, you do the other side in your books, you know, it's a little bit, if you can see that, see there? There's a couple of little bubbly bits there, a bit wrinkled. But once the book's, you know, closed and I'll eventually ever do this side and it should flatten out, the wrinkles will go. But you don't worry about that sort of stuff. you just enjoy the picture, your own world that you've created. So yes, half of you, like I said, like I've already subscribed to her. That's right, and half of you guys have been in her chat while I've been watching anyway. It's really funny, listening to it. She'll say hello to people and laugh out loud, and all these, even past names, from people you've chatted to and talked to and everything. Old names come up. It's like, I haven't seen them forever, like, yeah. That's a big tub, that's right. Could have got a little one, but, I had a lot of glue and a lot of like collecting collage fodder and all that sort of stuff, and it's like, well, I'm going to really get stuck into this, which was 6 years ago, I think, 5.5, 6 years ago. And I just couldn't bring myself to do abandoned places. I couldn't do it. But as it stands, I was cleaning out my room, reorganising, and I've got to talk with my hands, so I'm not colouring. So I was rearranging a few things in my study, and I looked at mixed media, and I thought, I've got to get onto that. I've got 3 litres of bloody matte medium there, which cost me $150. And I thought I better use it. So I did. I got my fodder out, tidied that up, and it's like, right, I've got all those books, and I thought, yeah, and I've got all this bloody matte medium to use too. So I got it out and starting to use it. That one was dark chrome yellow 109, and this one is fuchsia 123. Cool. I've watched it for years now. That's right. Yep. So you all know what I'm talking about. Most of you, anyway. That's a big tub. Certainly, I have already subscribed to her. So Heather, you glue front and the back. Yep. And like she said, you might think that it's a bit. I was like, why so much? It does make a difference. It really does make a difference that you put that much down. Make sure you do the page. Make sure you do the picture you're sticking on it, the back of it, and the front. And then when you get your credit card and you whoosh it down and get all the bubbles and everything out, and wipe the other side of the page, just because your page is going to end up matte mediums anyway, and then your prismas go over the top just beautifully. Posca pens, you can, use other stuff as well. But nothing water, like no watercolour pencils or anything water soluble, because if you get water on it, it'll wipe it off. So use acrylic paint and things like that. Use stuff that's not going to wipe off. And then if you do gloss it, don't go heavy. Just use your foam brush and just gently go over it and let it be and let it dry overnight. Because if you start doing this over and over and over again with your gloss, you will wipe pencil off. You could ruin it. And magazines are okay if you're gentle with them, because the ink can come off and the paper is really thin. You got to be a little bit of practice with it, because you can make a mess of it. It wrinkles, it can tear, the print comes off, the colour on the print comes off, very wrinkly. All that. So if you get an old book from an op shop, thrifty shop, it's a lot easier to work with. The paper's thicker and it's much easier to work with. Now, this is out of a book, so it's got a little bit of thickness to it, so it's not hard paper to work with. Don't use anything 3-dimensional that sticks up. You can maybe use a bit of glitter glue and that. I take it really easy when if you gloss your page. Glitter, anything that sticks up, like 3-dimensional, stay away from it. Try not to use it. Use things that are flat, so when you rub your head, it's nice and flat. Front and the back what about if you use a spray fixative? I really would stick to using glue. Fixative isn't strong enough to glue stuff, but as a final gloss would possibly work. Yeah. With the Delta Ceram coat that she uses for glossing, you can give it a just, that's it, a light spray with water, which will help thin it out and move it. I've got 2 glosses there. One, do not mix water with it, it says, and the other one I can is water. So water-based. Delta Ceram coat is water-based. No, I meant to keep things from smearing. I don't know how you would go with that, putting gloss over the top of it, how they would go together, if they would react, make it cloudy. I don't know how it would go. And to be honest with you, I would stick to, like, she's been doing it for 10 years or something, altering books and whatever. And there's plenty of people that do mixed media and collage and all that sort of stuff. But I would stick with what she tells you. The products that she uses and all that. Because otherwise, I mean, you can try it. Some people, you know, like Mod Podge and things like that, and you can use baby powder, talcum powder, so your pages don't stick together. Then you need a heat gun or a hairdryer when you do put any paint or anything on to make sure it's dry, because if you turn your page and then go back, it'll stick together and you'll ruin it. So those sorts of things. But, you know, watch her playlist, pick a video and watch it. I'll do a mixed media altering book on here on stream when I get this done, whenever that is, and we can play around, and I'm just going to repeat everything that she says, pretty much. It's going to be the same thing. I'll tell you what, those dogs shut up though, didn't they? I've got the power. Yeah, they're out of control. It's just ridiculous. We shouldn't have to listen to that. And she usually does a flip through of her books anyway, and you'll see it several times. The ones that she's completed, the ones that she's glossed, and they look good once they're glossed. They look good. Once you gloss it, that's it. You'd have a hard time putting paint and other stuff back on top. So make sure you finish with it. You know, you might have a picture, leave it. One day you might go back and add something else to it. And then when you've really, really decided that it's done, it's finished, then you can gloss it. Posture. Yeah, I would seriously stick with what she tells you. That went a bit haywire. I'll do the outside of his wings too, but not till I've done the background and I've finished. And I'm not sure, I don't even know what colours I'm going to use for the background either. But if I can get my head away from mixed media and ordering books, stop procrastinating, I might get the rest of these stones done and the rest of the blueberries. What else can I do? Oh, look, it's 11:06. 2 hours has gone by. Now, see, I'm not a believer in rules, so I say try. If it fails, you learn something. That's exactly right, B. Yep, that's exactly right. And I mean, not everyone's right about everything. There's there's times when someone says, "Oh, don't do this," and then you try it and go, "Hang on, that worked." So you live and learn, as and people try and help you by doing the right thing. If you're going to do this, do it this way, blah blah blah, and you want to go off track and do your own thing and be defiant, and it works. Well, good luck to you. Most people, when they say things like that too, they're trying to help you and teach you, but your own final decision is really, it's up to you what you do, how you go about it, all that sort of thing. So, there are people that tell you stuff and lead you up the garden path. Absolutely. But, it's no hard and fast rules. And she even says that, if you want to try it, try it. People can't make you do something you don't want to do. And it's your book, if you want to try something and it fails, well, that's on you. It's like, I told you so. There's plenty of times when you do something and it's like, well, that's not true, that worked. If you're doing mixed media, pencil won't go over metallic paint or satin or gloss. So if you're going to do altered books, use the matte medium, which puts a nice film over it, and your pencils go over the top of it beautifully. They work really well. If you use satin or gloss and you try and put pencil over the top of that, or if you try and put pencil over the top of shiny paper, it's not real good. It's supposed to come off. It's not real good. But if that's what you want to do, then do it. Now I've used, so I'm not even thinking, dark chrome yellow 109 and Naples yellow 185, and just blending it. You can't really tell, but I'm just putting a bit of those two colours into this ribbon. So I guess I should finish this ribbon off. I'm not even thinking about colouring properly. And I'll catch you all next week. Have a good week. Make sure you all go out and buy yourself some Mac Medium. No. I love that stuff. It is cool. Feels really nice on the page. Velvety, suede, soft. Oh, I love how I shut those dogs up though. Oh, okay. Everybody's just up to laugh at. Best of luck tomorrow, sweetie. Thank you, streaming. Heather, take care of her. Bye. Yeah, best wishes for tomorrow, darling. Get you sorted out. Get you back on track, girl. I keep thinking about those dogs, you know. Yeah. Peace and quiet. Just putting a bit of a tinge in. Alright, has everyone said goodbye to everyone? There we go. Oh, hang on. I'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Oh, okay, darling. Heather, so glad I was able to catch you. Take care and thanks for streaming. Oh, I'm glad you could make it, Abby. You and Kimmy, miss you guys in chat. Surgery tomorrow. I'll be thinking of you tomorrow. Yep. Feel for the neglected pups. They're not. Yeah, don't get them wrong. They're not neglected. They're just people have animals and kids and that, and there's just no. There's no respect for neighbours, or there's no discipline there. Like, wait, what happened to the dogs? No, nothing. See, no. They're not neglected. They're just running amok because the owners just let them bite their heads off and don't stop them, which is disrespectful to neighbours and everything else. Nothing happened to them. They're all right. They're looked after, the two of them. They just run the house, run the backyard, whatever, like the dickhead across the road. Just, yeah, don't get, taught to, there's times to bark and times to play and times just to shut the hell up. So afternoon soup. Oh, good. I'm so happy you didn't have to wait a long time again to go back. I hope this will all end of it and it'll be wonderful after. Yep. I'll try to get her in. Yeah.
Bye everyone. Thank you for streaming, Heather. You're welcome, Georgina. Lady Diane. I hope you had fun and I hope you've been enabled. Yep, no, wait, this time then it will be the decision over radiation therapy. Yep. At my apartment complex, they have a rule that you can't allow your dogs to bark uncontrollably. If you violate that rule, $50 each violation. Oh God, bitch across the road would be broke. They're not supposed to bark all the time. I mean, they're outside, the two that I told to shut up earlier are outside the community. But inside, if you get 3 formal written complaints, you have to do something about them, get them under control, or remove them from the community. And that thing across the road and one a couple of doors up, they're just out of control. They're just unbelievable. Yeah. And the idiot across the road, oh, he's a good boy, he doesn't bark much. Oh, really? Her head is so far up her own butt, it's not funny. She is such a bimbo. I've met some dumb people in my time, but, well, she's right up there with the best of them, I tell you. Her dog is shocking for barking. She's got her head in the sand. Seriously. But anyway, have a wonderful week. Be all the best tomorrow, darling, and they get you back on track ASAP. Because everyone misses your streaming, I'll be sure of that. So, all right, go out and buy yourself some golden matte medium. Golden matte medium, not a gloss or anything like that. I'd be broke, Cody love to let them know this is his street. Yeah. All right, guys, love you and leave you till next week. Take care of yourselves. See you later. Thank you for being here. Take care. I'll think of you. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome. Take care, guys. Thank you for being here today.